President Biden says he's willing to go it alone without Republican support to get his nearly $2 trillion stimulus bill passed. He says the economy is still in trouble and that too many people are out of work and going hungry. Ed O'Keefe has our story.
President Biden today says the grim jobs report makes passing his COVID relief plan essential, even without Republican support.
It's very clear our economy is still in trouble.
New data showed just 49,000 jobs added last month and nearly 10 million gone since the pandemic started.
What Republicans have proposed is either to do nothing or not enough.
The pain is being felt by companies like American Airlines, which warned today that it might have to lay off 13,000 employees. Flight attendant Brian Walsh, furloughed once already last October, is expecting it will happen again.
For me as a 34-year-old, I never expected that I would have to dip into my savings to pay for health insurance. It's just like walking on pins and needles. You don't know what the next day will bring.
I'm going to help the American people who are hurting now.
Mr. Biden's nearly $2 trillion plan includes $160 billion to expand COVID vaccine testing and vaccination programs. It increases and extends unemployment benefits from mid-March to the end of September, and it provides lower and moderate-income Americans with $1,400 in direct aid. The president said the size of those checks is non-negotiable.
I'm not cutting the size of the checks. They're going to be $1,400, period. That's what the American people were promised.
Republicans have blasted the plan as too large, and members of both parties are hoping to strip out the $15 minimum wage hike. Even Democrat Larry Summers, a former top economic advisor to President Obama, said the plan might overheat the economy and spark inflation.
They're using this phony budget to set the table to ram through their $1.9 trillion rough draft.
Ed O'Keefe, CBS News.
Closer to home, the Minnesota Orchestra posted another record-breaking deficit as the pandemic continues to its disruption. The orchestra is reporting an operating loss of $11.7 million, the largest in its history. It canceled 52 concerts and 19 rental events, as well as the fundraising Symphony Ball. The Guthrie Theater had a record $2.7 million deficit for the fiscal year ending in August. And the Minneapolis Institute of Art posted its first loss in 27 years. On to sports, where the NDSU men's and women's basketball teams hit the court tonight. Beth fills us in with all the action and scores next.